we have a new event where you get to create 2 custom revelation cards for your account. But how do you do that? And which card should you prioritize? I will answer that in this video. So as to how it works, it's pretty simple. So you click create revelation card, then you can choose the set. And then you can change the... I'm not 100% sure what's the mark. I don't remember this one. Main attribute is the main stat, then the sub attribute is the substats. Every time you select one of these, right, you need to pay this currency for this Oracle Ink. And you get them from this missions thing. So you have like a daily mission which you can get, you should definitely complete them. So you have more resources to customize your card, then the seasonal one as well. So you get to choose the set, then your main stat, and then your substat. So in the substats category, you can actually re-roll the stats. So you can also lock them from Taiwan. I don't know if they change it in global, but in Taiwan you can lock them, then you can refresh it. And I think you have to create one card in order to move on to the next one. So you kind of have to be a bit wise to select which card to use. So you kind of have to be a little bit wise whether or not you want to gamble more. So you can kind of do an estimate, right? There's like 9 days left, and the daily task gives you 24 per day. So excluding today, you get 216 more, which is a good amount. I'm not sure if it's enough for like a perfect card, but you kind of have to gamble. It's a gambling game. Now moving on to which card should you prioritize on. In my opinion, I think the best card that you should focus on is the card for the navigators, which is the labor set. So this one. 2 reasons. Number 1, labor set is a card that will be used in most navigators. As long as you're a navigator, you will appreciate this because this is a navigator specific card. In the future, navigators will also want this card. So like Angel or Fuka, they would want this also. Second reason why labor card is good is because navigator is a character that is used in every single team. So you want your navigator to be as strong as possible. Just in case you forget, navigator share stats to your party. So the stronger the card, the stronger navigator, then the stronger your DPS. So just DPS, but your entire team also gets the buff. But that's why I think labor card is gonna be the card that you should focus on. Now for which card that you should focus on, you should definitely skip the Sun, because Sun is easier to farm because you just have to farm some stats. But these 3 cards are more difficult. And I think you should focus on Star. The reason is because Star has 1 extra main stat compared to the other 2. So in terms of efficiency, Star card is better to farm. So you can actually just choose to farm 2 Star cards if you want. But for me, I think I'm just gonna do 1 because this card is already pretty decent. Like crit multiplier, pierce rate, attack. Like, it's a pretty decent card already. So I'm gonna do 1 Star card and 1 maybe Moon or Sky. I think these cards are... okay, definitely Moon. Moon only has crit rate. So I'm gonna do Moon and Star, which I will demonstrate in the video later. Maybe I'll just do only 1 card because I don't have the resources. Now if you don't want to do labor, or your labor card is already insanely good, your next best card is gonna be whichever is your strongest DPS. The reason why you want to focus DPS and not support is because supports are easier to... let's say Marion. Marion just requires HP. You just need HP cards. Okay, I'll SP recovery here, but okay, the thing is, Marion doesn't require much stats to increase her buffing capabilities, so she only needs HP to increase the max HP, right? To buff the max HP. It's different from DPS because DPS directly does damage. So you want stronger cards. Let's say, okay, a good example is just Court. Court, you don't even need any other stats. The only stat you need is just attack, which you need to get like 5,000 or something in battle. Once you have 5,000, it's already useless because all her buffs are just attack scaling. And I guess for Court, you can prioritize a little bit of element accuracy to increase your chance of inflicting the shock with her skill 1. And that's about it. Then same thing for Leon. For Leon also, you just need attack buff, attack percent or whatever card. Just need attack percent. You don't need crit rate, you don't need crit multiplier, you don't need pierce. You don't need any of that. It's unlike DPS. So if you, let's say you go for Joker. Joker, obviously you want the attack percent, the usual stuff. Then Star is gonna be crit rate, crit multiplier depending on your core and Futaba if they're A1 or not. And the substats, obviously, you want to prioritize pierce rate, crit rate, crit multiplier, damage multiplier, attack percent, all those good stuff. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that DPS requires better and more investments to be better. Supports, you only need one or two stats, so it's not really recommended to prioritize them. So that's what I think, at least. If you disagree, if you have any other better ways to optimize this, feel free to let me know in the comments. Let's go back to the label set because I forgot to talk about which main stats you should focus on. So like I said, the star set has one extra main stat, and you should prioritize on either crit rate or crit multiplier on the first stat. It depends on your Futaba and your court. If they are A1, you can focus on crit multiplier instead. I do not, so that's why I'm running crit rate. For substats, it's quite simple. You use the DPS substats basically. So crit rate, crit multiplier, pierce rate, damage multiplier, attack percent, or attack, base attack. Basically, whatever the DPS wants, the label set also wants. Because the label set is used to buff the DPS. Because they share the stats with the DPS. So for the other two cards, it's going to be attack percent, or damage percent, damage bonus percent also okay. Substats also, pierce rate, crit multiplier, attack percent, attack. All those good stuff. With that out of the way, let's start making the cards. I clicked the wrong button, but okay. So like I said, we're gonna do label set. Make sure you click the correct number. It's 20. Oh, I don't think I have enough of this to make a proper card, but hopefully we do. So label set, we're okay. Okay. Then we mark. What's mark? Ah, mark is choosing the star or something. So we are choosing the star. I think I'm broke after this one. Okay, well, it does tell you crit rate, crit multiplier again, just to double confirm. So we do star. Then main attribute, we can choose. So we are choosing crit rate here. Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe I'll do crit multiplier because I already have a crit rate card, right? So I think it's good to have another different option so that I can swap cards around if I need to. My crit multiplier is 20. I'm going broke after this. Okay. It's already looking pretty decent actually. So you can see that the reset is 5 times, so if I click this, it's going to reset all of this. But I can also lock them. But when I lock them... Oh, it doesn't get expensive. I thought it gets more expensive. Okay, but anyways, we're going to reset. I can reset the important 2 to crit rate. That's pretty good. And then there's also attack stat which I'm going to re-roll to pray for pierce rate. I just need pierce rate actually. Pierce rate is the only stat I need left. But it's going to be very difficult to get it because there's like 8 stats or something like, no, let's say 11 stats I think. 11 substats. So we're gonna pray for our good RNG. No, it's element accuracy. HP, no. It's still, yeah, it's not easy to get the good card. And sadly, you cannot go to the second part. They want to force you to finish the first card first before you go on, which means that you have to gamble. If you gamble everything into one card, then you're not gonna have any more of this Oracle ink for the second card. So it's kinda up to you how to gamble this. Hopefully this video is helpful. You can subscribe for more videos.